Well, clever indeed. They're more than just intelligent. I feel like I'm surrounded by a whole bunch of scientists. But learners from the St. George's Grammar School, they are victorious, and we're extremely proud of them. They took part against over 350 Western Cape learners in the first round of the 6th National and what they call the HIP2B2 iTHINK Challenge. Now, today we're very privileged. We've got them in studio, and also we've got our HIP2B2 Managing Director, Cathryn Payne, in studio. A warm welcome to all of you, to our learners, and also to you, Cathy.
Thank you.
Tell me more about this. We just came off the back of Science Week, and we're extremely excited about it. Here we have our learners in studio as well. Tell me about the HIP2B2 iTHINK Challenge.
The HIP2B2 iTHINK Challenge, as you said, we run it to coincide with National Science Week to celebrate the Department of Science and Technology's National Science Week. It's a nationwide competition that runs across all 9 provinces. We run it over 2 weeks to reach as many learners as possible. We reach over 7,000 learners in all 9 provinces, rural and urban areas. It's styled on the popular Amazing Race type of challenge, so learners from surrounding schools and communities work together in teams. They've got a time challenge, and they need to work through a series of stages to get to the next round. And at the end of each regional round, we have a winner, and as you said, the Western Cape winners were these guys here from St. George's.
Now, we're extremely excited about our young scientists, and it begs the question, now that our youth is so integrated in technology, do our learners, are they more interested in maths and science as a subject because they love technology so much?
That's what you would think, wouldn't you? But contrary to what we think, these learners, this generation, have grown up in the information, the digital age, and they can't go through a day without having all these gadgets attached to them. They live through all of this cool stuff, but actually no, maths and science, they're not particularly popular subjects at school. As subject, they're perceived as boring, hard, irrelevant. When am I ever going to need them after school? They're just in the textbook. So there's not a big uptake of these subjects, and that's what HIP2B2 aims to do, is to show these learners that if you spend time on these subjects at school, if you persevere with them, they open so many more study and career doors. And also, if you spend time on them, they're naturally developing critical skills that we need. Analytical thinking, problem-solving skills, innovative entrepreneurial skills, and those skills are critical to the economic prosperity of our country. So we're relying on these guys to choose these subjects for matric.
Well, you make it sound so exciting. It even makes me want to go back to school and take on science. Well, we have them in studio. Of course, our winners from the HIP2B2 iTHINK Challenge. And this year's students were encouraged to solve all kinds of problems in line with the United Nations International Year Water Cooperation. Guys, I look at you and I think, you're so tiny. Huh? You are learners, but you're also scientists. Tell me about the water supply system. This was obviously a project that was given to you. Jared, are you going to answer? Who's answering?
I'll answer.
Okay.
This formed part of the second round of the first round of the HIP2B2 iTHINK Challenge, the regional competition. It entailed designing and making a water filtration system, supply system, which would contain 1 water source and supplying water to 3 different households. And we felt that the most effective manner to do so would be to split them directly from the source. And that's what we did. And it worked out quite well.
Now, Professor, I want to ask, everyone got this challenge and yours was obviously the best. What do you think stood out from your solving the problem, like your solution, to all the other groups that competed?
Oh, well, I don't think we just jumped into the
Jared,
challenge.
get that mic right in there.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't think we jumped straight into the challenge. We first sat back, thought about it, planned out really well, and I think that's why we won the challenge.
Now, one thing that our learners are also good at is I learned that you also took on the role as food technologist, Melissa, and you developed and created the perfect protein shake for us. So nice Kellogg cereal there, huh? How did you do this and what did you learn?
Oh, as food technologists, our aim was to create the perfect protein shake using different percentages of the ingredients. We had 3 opportunities to make different protein shakes, and we changed our percentages each time for the protein shake until we had the one that was perfect for us, tasted the best, and looked the best.
Aslam, I'm scared of this. You had to taste it as well?
No, I was fasting, so I couldn't taste it.
You know, it makes me think of this test burger that they had to develop. What did you learn from this challenge?
Okay, we learned that we didn't know that science makes such a huge impact in everyday things such as a simple bowl of cereal and protein shake.
Okay. Okay. Well, listen, we are totally excited about what you've developed. We congratulate you once again. And, of course, our Western Cape winners, they will be competing against the winners of each of our 8 provinces as well. And this is happening on the 23rd of August. So thanks for joining us, and thanks for making science and maths look so cool. Can I say that? Am I too old to say the word cool? No, that's the right answer. Okay. Thank you so much, Cathy, for joining us.
Pleasure.
Well,
Thank
we'll be
you.
back after the break. From science news to real news, we're taking a break.